Yo, what's up, y'all? I just want to drop on y'all, man, the whole meaning and point behind tithing, the real way to tithe. Because there's people out here giving their money, giving their time, energy to a lot of nothing. So, want to get back to the original way of tithing. And again, ain't nothing wrong with the way that you tithing, but we still need to be um, aware of the real way and an effective way. So, getting into the concept of tithing, um, when we're tithing, when we're giving back, which is, um, giving back, which is giving back to yourself, giving back to the source of everything. And with that in mind, you just want to just think about giving yourself, not anything materialistic, but giving yourself. Tithing is the giving up of yourself, which is the five senses. Meditation. You on the leave. You letting go of your five senses, taste, sight, all of that. You just letting go. You letting God take control, which is just being at peace with everything, taking time out. Because not everybody, but there's a lot of people out here that just want to, you know, indulge, and they don't have no time to even fathom, you know, a deeper mindset and just to get a peace type mindset. They can't even establish a peaceful mindset or even fathom a peaceful mindset because they always have to. It's like they're gonna miss something. If they're not doing something, they're gonna miss something. We got to take that time out. Like, you can't be blessed if you don't take time out to really go within. You have to go within. Anything you do in life, you have to go within with making your schedules, ideas, past history. We go within for these things. Not all the time, not as much as we should. But the real tithing is giving up of yourself, giving 10% of yourself, giving 15% of yourself, tithing yourself, giving yourself up, which could be an act of service. But in this case, we're just talking about just meditation, just giving up, just being still. Because stillness is actually motion. They're nothing but variations of each other. Stillness and motion. It's the same thing. But that's what we got to get back to. Just developing a clear mind, you know, um, you know, just really just being at peace at where we're at, coming to one with everything from one center point. That's what it comes down to. Becoming one with everything from the center point, with this within you, the source of all things. So, there's a lot of people giving their money up and they're not even taking time out really to even meditate, like to give anything of themselves up and be like, it's not about me. Let me not be thinking about these things. That's like fasting or things like that. These are different ways you can implement tithing. And when we do these things, we should be having humanity in mind because God has everybody in mind. And that's our time to go within and see what it is that we need to be carrying out and be led by the downloads that we're receiving. We can't do that when we listening to trap music all day. You cussing your best friend out. Your mama calling your phone, telling you to pick your kids up. Take time out to tithe. to give yourself, to step out of your five senses and develop a greater understanding of thinking. Because whether you know it or not, whether you aware or not, like, you have the power to control things. You. So, if you really want things to start opening up in your life, you have to start giving more of yourself. I'm not talking about being used by some nigga or some bald head chick saying I am giving myself, I'm being used up. No, I'm talking about on a holistic level. Like, stop eating meat or something, or people do charity, something like, something that's taking care of a vast amount of people, or it's a vast amount of people in mind, which should be humanity, period. But yeah, whatever you channel out, you channel in. But in order for you to release that, you leave a portal for it to come back. Ain't that funny? That portal is still open. So a lot of people give their money up and expect something to come back because they're giving money, which shouldn't be associated with no churches. If you're going to give, just give. We don't need to be giving because this, that, and the third. We know the point of what we giving. They don't have no, and yes, giving is receiving, but it's different aspects of that. I'm saying, like, if all you can focus on what you can have outside of you, you can't please God. But being a sacrifice, like Jesus, the Christ consciousness, that's going to please him. It's about your intent. It's about your intent. So, realign your intent. That's what the tithing is about, realigning your intent. For me, that's what it's about. Aligning your intent. Staying aligned with your intent. Staying in the focal point. Center everything. Being one with everything. So, practice that. And you don't have to go to church to tithe. People think you got to go to church, or you give yourself as an act of service. You give up your five senses for 30 minutes. Can you do that? 15 minutes, 5 minutes. Just go within. We go everywhere else.